You're Near the Wild with Matt Becker and John Norris, recorded in Anchorage, Alaska. Hello?
Ggreg Chaille.
John Norris! Matt Becker!
Matt Becker!
Oh my God, we're all together.
That was
Hey, guys.
that was flawless.
Did it.
Perfect.
I'm not.
Consider this podcast a success right now.
All right, let's just wrap it up. Thanks for listening.
It's been great sharing the airwaves with you guys for so long. I think we've peaked.
I wasn't even prepared. I didn't see you online, John, so I wasn't ready. But yeah, it's time. Let's do this.
Yes.
I mean,
There's a million things going on, so it's fantastic.
I have nothing going on, so.
What, John? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, we're just like in a reveille up here because they finally came out with the number. Yeah, the size of Connecticut burned up here.
How big is Connecticut, though?
I know. See, that's the one geography part.
Yeah, Connecticut's not bragging about how it's the fourth biggest state.
You should handwrite your homeless trivia card now, Ggreg.
Yeah.
You should go, what is the size of Connecticut and how much acreage burned in Alaska?
I've got 5 questions here, or we can go off book. This is something very current.
Call an audible. Call an audible.
Hey, come on. Are you going to stay awake during this? I'm asking you one question. Well, yeah, last week we spoke, and the podcast last week we tiptoed around the fact that Alaska was on fire. There were concurrently 300 fires going on.
Yeah, pretty much the whole state.
And what's the status now? I didn't even look.
They've contained a lot of it, but there's still now the part that normally you think would burn is burning. Up by Fairbanks is now burning. So
Now we're back to our regular fire season.
yeah, now we're all feel a lot better because we don't know anyone up there.
And the people we do know we don't like.
It was like 9/11 for Alaskans. It was like, well, how long do you think before it gets here?
Yeah. I don't care what's happening in
I feel
Fairbanks.
bad.
Fairbanks, that's fine. I never go up there.
Yeah.
I just read an article on Wired about how our huge fires are making climate change worse. So at least we're finally having an impact on the rest of the world.
Yeah. Now
So do I have to still separate my garbage if we're ruining it anyway?
It seems a moot point, doesn't it?
Totally. Like, why? I mean, let's just throw all the plastics in the landfill. We're not going to be here much longer anyway.
And then, are we really into the pointing fingers and the blame game at this point?
Oh yeah, that's one of the like 7 stages of the world ending, isn't it? We start blaming people.
Well, you're blaming a couple of wildfires, which a number of those were lightning strikes. So that's nothing you can really do about that. And have we jumped off of pointing our fingers at I don't know, India and China for contributing?
Well, that's what we used to do, but then they're like, oh wait, China, they have more money now. Now we can't blame them; they're going to hear about it.
That
They
doesn't.
did have more money, John.
We'll take a little bit of responsibility, and we'll blame ourselves. We'll say it was Alaska.
It doesn't sell papers when you blame someone you can't do anything about.
But you said so. Like a lot, they were saying it was lightning strikes, but unsubstantiated rumors I was hearing on the ground. This is in no way is this representative of my work's news organization, but people were saying that there were people from Anchorage lighting fireworks off, and that's what started like the big fire.
No, I don't think that's true at all.
That's what
I think you just started a rumor, John.
That's what people from Willow were telling me.
I heard it was a gang from Chicago shooting bottle rockets at each other.
That was my question. Like, how did they know they were from Anchorage? Like, were they like screaming like, "Yes, city life," and then lighting off fireworks?
Anchorage 907, blah blah. Free long distance calls.
People don't usually like announce where they're from before lighting off fireworks. That's not a thing I've ever seen.
No, and if I would, I mean, I'd do like graffiti. I'd sign somebody else's name.
Yeah.
As you light off the firework from your head.
Yeah. Oh.
San Dimas High football rules. It appears that San Dimas High kids football kids were involved in this incident. Yeah, did you guys read about that? The kid who died putting a mortar.
Mortar.
Now, he died because of a fireworks related incident. And when I was reading it, I'm wondering, what did he do? Like he strapped a cone on his head or something like that? He had a mortar, which a mortar to me is basically you're almost into professional fireworks. It's
Like,
those.
No, he was. That's what they said. And I mean, if you read the whole story, it was amazing. His brother was with them, and they said, "Don't do it, don't do it." And
Well, of
they
course,
said
that's
it
what they
was
say.
an
That's what
accident.
they say afterwards.
They said it was an accident. I assume they're talking about the mother giving birth.
Oh yeah, we all told him it was a super bad idea. You know, yeah, we were all a bunch of we were like 12 Keystone Ices deep each. But we had the forethought to tell him terrible idea.
And no one filmed it, supposedly.
Oh, there's definitely a video.
I know.
But when I grew up in Southern California, you know, even having a bottle rocket was verboten, man. I think we talked about it before. We would save up, and then half of them would be dead or duds by the time we actually found an occasion to light a bottle rocket or blow off some firecrackers. And when I moved up to Washington, my first in Seattle area, my first 4th of July, we went to a place called Boom City, which was Native American. Not even kidding. It's up near the casinos. It's Native American country, like it's their it's their land, and you go on there, and it's, I mean, total copyright infringement. All of the little stands are like Hello Kitty and Popeye and Bugs Bunny, and they're selling, and they're competing for I mean, they're all shoved in like swap meet style, and they've got all these things, and they sell these tubes that you drop this like big ball into, and it shoots up into the air. And that's a mortar. And this guy, that's what fucking drove into his head. What the fuck was he thinking?
He apparently didn't have a very good grasp on how mortars work.
No engineering out of this kid. A lot of drama. No engineering.
It's like a piece of artillery.
Yeah. But the best was his brother's statement. He said, it went off. We went over. They said they didn't even really hurry and call 911. He goes, there was nothing left of Gary or whatever his fucking name was.
Wow.
He goes, he was gone. Gary was gone, he said.
Jesus.
I'm using a different name so we don't get sued.
It seems like they could have at least tried to do something until someone got there, unless it was just
it blew his head off, he said.
Oh my God.
There was nothing left. He goes, there was no, he might make it.
Put it on ice.
I hope he's an organ donor. He could have actually delivered them. Hey, a liver just flew on my grill.
Oh man. Well, that is unfortunate. I was in Philadelphia for 4th of July, and there's been a big firework ban in Alaska. Did you hear any fireworks, Becker?
No, it was actually really quiet. I mean, I was at work, that very minimal, and the only fire we had was on Chester Creek. The homeless apparently thought that it was okay to have a fire. Somehow, as a homeowner, I'm not allowed to, they'll ticket me. But when a homeless guy decides to have a fire in our green belt, which is dry, and it catches on fire, I guess, Gus with the rope belt can't get a ticket.
What are they going to do? Arrest him and give him a meal and a place to stay for the night? Is that even punishment, Becker?
What are they going to evict them?
Hey, if you don't stop setting these fires, we're going to take away your tarp.
And the biggest problem with living in the woods as a homeless person here is the mosquitoes and all the foliage and poison ivy. So he's actually made a nicer place to live by burning it up.
Oh boy. Well, happy late 4th of July, guys.
Yeah. How was Philadelphia for the 4th? I bet that was fun.
It was crowded. So I went for my friend's wedding, which is actually on the 4th. So it was a great day to be running around the city wearing a suit.
He ruined Independence Day, though.
He totally did. He didn't quite grasp the meaning. But it was great. Philadelphia's awesome. There's it's just so crazy to be walking around all these buildings that are 100, 200 years old, way older than anything in Alaska.
Well, yeah, much older than 200.
Much older.
Yeah. But did you do the walk? Like they have a painted, on the street, they've got a painted symbol that you can follow down the old streets, to try and get a little, history.
Do they have that?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's in Philadelphia.
Yeah. No, but we walked around,
the Liberty Bell?
Checked out the Liberty Bell. The line was too long, so we just kind of peered at it through a window. Independence Hall, all that kind of stuff. City Hall is really cool in Philadelphia. There's lots of people like, I guess walking around dressed as Ben Franklin is a thing. That's like a job,
like a fetish or a job.
It's like a job people can get.
Okay.
To just and it's a pretty like low bar for how much you have to actually like look like him, but you just throw on a bald cap with some long stringy hair.
It's like the Spider-Man with a pot belly on Hollywood Boulevard.
So one day you're eating Philly cheesesteaks, doesn't look sick.
Yeah, Philly cheesesteaks, I'm not a fan. It's just like a shitty French dip sandwich, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we getting back into food?
Yeah, absolutely. Did we get off food?
No, I felt like we kind of shoehorned in the best burgers in Anchorage. It felt like that could have been an entire episode.
Oh no! Now we're gonna go for the best French dip in Anchorage.
Hey, I brought up the burger thing at the poker game, which at poker, when you play these tournaments that you're there for hours. I brought it up at the very beginning, and they were still talking about it at the final table.
Yeah, and that's a couple hours, right?
So
all in as long as it's Lucky Wishbone.
Listen, guys, we could easily make this just a burger podcast, but can you sum up what was the decision made at the poker tables? I'm interested.
Oh, they were all old timey guys, and so they all had their own, and they were not changing. Burger Stop, hands down, was probably 3-1.
That's Tommy's Burger Stop over off of Spenard.
Great place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anyone?
But you had your classic Arctic Roadrunner guys.
Was there any Burger Cash? The Korean burger.
Ironically, the Korean guys down in Vegas playing poker at the World Series, so they weren't there to vote. So.
Hurt themselves.
Well, maybe we'll pick a food in the future and do an episode of just Anchorage food.
Yeah, we've got 900 sushi places too. We can go on a sushi fight.
I had sushi yesterday. Let's do it.
But the other thing is Sarah Palin took down her paid informal site. Yeah,
which I didn't know she had.
Yeah.
And I read that article and I thought it's very classy of the who is it? The provider who runs that, who said, we don't give information about subscribers, so we can't tell you how many subscribers she actually had.
But we are taking it down.
Definitely taking it down, though.
Now she's going to give it out for free, much like Bristol Palin's virginity.
Boom.
Who was paying to hear? I don't understand.
No one, John. Another tree fell in the woods.
You don't shut down the site because everyone's clamoring.
It's too popular. It's like or what do you call it? Flappy Birds or whatever that guy was.
Oh, yeah, Flappy Bird.
It's too addictive. I'm quitting.
I mean, that's like people who pay for porn. Like, there's just all that stuff's just for free. You can hear what any asshole thinks for free on Twitter at any time.
Well, she has a pretty rabid following that at a time were like they were lapping up whatever she was dishing out. And that's at the height of that. That's when she announced she had a show, I think on Fox or something, and she's been let go of that. And there was rumblings that she might run again and all that. And this was a place for people to stay in touch with a quitter. I mean, that's how I look at the whole situation. She couldn't even finish the 4 years in Alaska.
I mean,
thank God.
She would teeter back and forth with Fox, dropping her and then picking her up again, dropping her and picking her up again. And then it was like a British nanny with that lady. And finally, she said, well, I need my own thing that can't get canceled. And now she's canceled that. So she's done good.
So let's talk about what her next career move could be, since she is a failed politician and now a failed political pundit. Like, where do you go from there? Because I assume she has bills. She's got to do something.
Well, I could see her doing like a PTL club type thing. She could turn to religion.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and there's no checks.
Those people are always suckers.
No checks and balances, and yeah, they're always willing to open up the checkbook. She can sell that miracle water with Popov, that guy, Peter Popov on the late night. You guys see that? Where they sell
No.
miracle water?
No, it's miracle water.
And then he does, well, I mean.
Will it make my hair grow?
How late do you stay up?
John, there's no way I can give you all the benefits of miracle water on this 45-minute podcast. But a lot of it has to do with financial success after buying a vial of what looks to be tap water.
Well, Greg, I make a lot of iffy money decisions, so if there's anything I could buy that could help me make better money decisions.
Do I have a product for you? If you aren't good with money, boy, just get your credit cards ready.
Put it next to my ratchet belt.
I'm gonna cut it off at 6 easy payments though. That's as many easy payments as I want to make.
Oh, we've got a way to scale it for you. We can do one large uncomfortable payment.
It's the Mitch Hedberg joke. 2 easy payments and 1 piece of shit pain in the ass payment.
Yeah, it's whatever you want. I mean, and then they really cement it in by a live shot or a tent revival somewhere where people are having hands laid on, and it's the old school where they're falling down and shaking, and there's someone there to hold them as the guy smacks them in the head.
Is this after drinking the water?
No, it has nothing to do with the water.
It's starting to sound like John's beer.
They're selling the water. But then they're cutting away to how wonderful he is about curing people. Like they come up with a cane and then they start doing the Charleston. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Well, after the Holy Spirit rips through you and you're done convulsing, you got to replace those electrolytes, Greg.
Absolutely.
I've never seen this stuff, but I can get behind it.
Peter, it's a Peter Popov, no relation to the vodka. Hawk's Miracle Water.
Wow, have they gone on the Shark Tank? Because sharks need water.
Yeah, they sure do. Now, do you have a patent pending on this Miracle Water? Yeah, it's
the container. On the container.
Oh my, this is just so crazy. It's like, wait a minute, how does this guy exist selling basically vials of tap water at an exorbitant rate? And I gotta stop this. Hold on. And Sarah Palin can't get anyone to pay to listen to what she has to think. It's fucking insane. I'll put a link up to the infomercial on the podcast notes. So, and then you guys check it out.
When you Google Peter Popoff water, like the third or fourth thing that comes up is Popoff Scumbaggery continues.
Yeah. He doesn't even garner the top 5 Google search results. In the third one is sham.
Water haters.
You got to spend your time before you spend your money on miracle water, guys. I can't say that enough. Don't just buy any miracle water you see on the street.
No, go with a name like someone you've never heard of, Peter Popoff. So, hey, guys, I see, I'm on the Coots.com website, and I see, Judy Gras is coming up on the 10th.
Yes, it is.
Friday.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Friday.
And, I see this year you guys have gone for something a little different. Not that you guys booked this, but, you've got a host.
Yeah, we did not. We did not.
Let's be clear.
In the past,
neither one of us had anything to do with that.
We had one of the bad girls from the Bad Girls Club, Sarah Sriracha, or whatever her name is, who was a great host for the event. We've had different comedians that have come out and done a week of comedy and actually come out and hosted. Gino Bisconte is one of the all-time favorites out there hosting.
Pretty much a comedian built for Judy Gras.
Yeah, and I see this year they've kind of I don't know if they've gone a different direction, but it certainly was a
different.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming. It is Farrah Abraham, MTV Teen Mom, to host the debauchery of basically halfway to Mardi Gras.
Yeah, don't Google that.
Who
might get porn.
I don't know much about her. But I can only assume she is well known for her sparkling personality.
Well,
I'm just glad she could get a sitter. I don't think she has custody of her child anymore, which is probably good for promotions.
So, is she still a teen mom, or is she just a lady now?
She's 24 now, and she came up through the ranks, like much in the old Hollywood days paying your dues on set and, going out and, going out and, hitting the bricks, going out and
grinding it out.
Pumping and pumping.
So basically,
pumping.
they found her because she was pregnant and single for 16 and Pregnant on MTV. And then
she not only was she 16 and pregnant, but she was also very hungry for attention.
Yes.
It was the only audition you could take your baby to.
Well, I'm going to give you, then there was a spinoff from that, which was Teen Mom. And this is what I'm going to tell you. This isn't a plug. This isn't a paid spot for Chilcoots and the Judy Graw. We're just trying to give everyone some information in case you don't want to get over to Wikipedia. She was in Teen Mom, and then this is what I thought was most fascinating was that she released a studio album and memoir, both of the same name. My Teenage Dream Ended, and the album is actually on iTunes, and we'll play a little bit later. At the end of the show.
If you can insert some music, that'd be great right here. But what do we think?
Does it have to be hers? Can we do something else?
What's the over under that she wrote her own memoir? Like, do we think she had a ghostwriter, or maybe she just changed the name on Sarah Palin's Going Rogue?
That's funny. It says she's the only one credited as the author of My Teenage Dream Ended.
Yeah, you know what? I think the ghostwriter said, "No, I'll pass."
Yeah, hey, you please use your own name.
I'll help you.
Put me down as photographer.
You're not put my name on it. So anyway, yeah. So there's it's the songs. The songs are interesting. After Prom, On My Own, The Phone Call That Changed My Life. These are all tracks. Finally Getting Up from Rock Bottom. This is my favorite. Liar, Liar. And Unplanned Parenthood.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Here's one. This is actually one of the most popular ones. Without This Ring. Caught in the Act. Searching for Closure. And number 10, the final song, The Sunshine State.
That's the summer banger. That's the hit. That's the party song.
IUD or IOD or IOD? Yeah, IOD.
Are there any big collaborations? Are there Lil Wayne appearances or anything?
No, she gets full credit on everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate her do it herself mentality.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll be great. I don't know. I'm fairly certain that I would not recognize her. So she's just another girl at the bar.
When I was growing up, do you remember Tiffany? She did all her concerts at malls.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I think we're alone now.
And then I went and I read that she went bankrupt because they said people stopped going to malls. And I think it was because of Tiffany. Actually.
That was her whole.
She killed the malls.
Her whole plan was to just do mall shows.
Yeah. If there's a chance I'm going to run into Tiffany, I'm not going to the mall. We'll buy online. What was her song? What was Tiffany's song? It was all bubble.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
I don't know. It's just a fun town. There's so many great parts. Oh, Ggreg, Chaille.
Hey, you dropped out. I was asking what.
I think you dropped out.
I dropped out.
We were talking,
but there's no recording when I drop out. I can't get what you guys said. So I
realized that.
I asked what Tiffany's song is.
It's definitely. I think we're alone now. I think actually, fun fact. I think that was co-written by Prince.
Was it really?
Yeah, I think Prince wrote a bunch of her songs.
Like uncredited.
Maybe. Yeah. That also could be a fact I'm just completely making up. So
doesn't matter. I like it.
Good luck in your trivia game.
I wish we could have got her for Judy.
What else? What did we do? We yelled some expletives while you were gone, and then started talking about Philadelphia.
So did we talk about the fact that she performed in malls?
Did you get that? Did you get our great riff on Attorneys of Demand and Republic?
I think We're Alone Now was Tommy James and the Shondells.
Was it not a Tiffany hit though?
Yeah. What
was a Tiffany song?
Yeah.
Well, great. I mean, now I need to know.
She really had one hit.
And she played it in every single mall.
Oh, that jewelry store is still doing great.
Yeah.
Tiffany Singer.
Tiffany, musician. And this is when the world stopped, when everybody Googles Tiffany at the same time.
Yeah.
She wanted to be a country singer.
Tiffany Darwish.
Debbie Gibson. Is that who I'm thinking of?
Yeah, I think We're Alone Now,
that was her
1987.
rival. That was her rival.
Yeah, definitely.
How come Google says I think We're Alone Now, not I think?
Oh, because again, that's a stolen song.
Maybe they didn't want to give the Shondells any money.
My friend. Every breath you take.
Well, I didn't mean to get off on that jag of Tiffany because
no, this is important.
Like a burger episode. This one could go on forever. Hey, by the way, I just listened to while you guys were while I was cutting out. I listened to 5 of those songs from that girl, Farrah Abraham. They're all auto.
Oh yeah, her hits.
They're all auto-tuned. All 10 of the songs are her with that effect, the fucking Little John rapper effect.
Yeah.
Where she's basically just like talking into a microphone, like reading bad fucking teen poetry.
I know I need a change. I'll say goodbye to the nights out and the crazy spending. Just say goodbye to the drugs and the drinking. Permanent, not permanent.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it sounded like she was doing her teen poems.
I'm gonna go back to work and listen to that album. I can't wait,
dude.
Is she gonna be? Becker? Do you know if she's gonna be performing any songs?
Again, I'm not in that loop. She won't be doing a reappearance.
This is where you get involved, Becker. You make sure that she does a song. She's there. She might as what's she gonna? She's gonna judge a wet T-shirt contest or a Miss Teen Mom at Coots. No, she's gonna sing.
Who's the most pregnant teen at Coots tonight? Let's find out.
Oh my God! I'm gonna go up to her and go. I got all your album.
Becker, you got to get it and play it in the birdhouse.
Oh yeah, I'm going to. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll get it. Yeah.
Don't pay for it. Find a way not to pay for it.
Oh, don't worry.
Let's get Edinger to learn. I want them to learn Unplanned Parenthood so that when she walks in, they can start playing it.
The one that's really kind of
that's actually funny.
The one that's good is that one's good, but then the phone call that changed my life, that's pretty good because she's a little angry. you feel it.
She put some real emotion in it.
Oh yeah.
I still had so many other days planned for you. I still look forward to talking to you. I still pictured us together, yeah, the whole you and I forever.
But you can hear us. You can hear her Snapchatting while she's singing.
Can you turn the volume off on your phone because we're hearing the clicks? It's funny. She's bemoaning the fact that she got pregnant, and yet all she does is talk about her getting pregnant, which is actually creating revenue.
She would still be working at Red Lobster as a hostess if it wasn't for that baby.
Jesus, at least she'd have an honest job.
But when's the last time a hostess from Red Lobster hosted Judy Graw?
You're right.
That's next year. That's coming up next year.
That's fucking great. Next year, I think they're going to get Trump. He'll need the work.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, yeah. Good luck getting Scotty Gomez.
Hello?
Oh, my God. Ggreg Chaille.
Long time no see.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. First thing I look over and you guys aren't there. Then I'm trying to put a personal hotspot on my phone and hooking Bluetooth up. And then I look down and instead of grabbing a beer, I grabbed a soda water. My day's gone to shit.
Becker asked if we need to buy some Stanhope t-shirts to help you guys upgrade your internet.
Oh man. Well,
your dial-up isn't working.
I'm maintaining a network here of is basically 6 lots. They're kind of back to back, 3 on one street, 3 on another. So We've got some. Yeah, we could probably use an upgrade on the main wireless router, but yeah, you can buy T-shirts. Go for it. In fact, you know what you can now buy on DougStanhope.com? Jeff Tate CDs.
Greg, I can't hear you.
I'm here.
You're breaking up really bad.
Shit.
Is there a Starbucks nearby?
We're buffering again.
Is somebody allowed in porn in one of the 6 lots?
Maybe if you wrap your computer in tinfoil to increase the signal.
Do you have a Pringles can and a jump starter cable?
This episode brought to you by Bisbee Telecom Industries.
Not hardly.
Well, they're hard to find. Our phone has been disconnected.
So
Who do you go through in Bisbee?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you're skippy.
Yeah. All right, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to waste your time.
No, but I think you're getting the same signal I get in Costa Rica sometimes.
Well, without the benefit of being in Costa Rica.
Oh, yeah, that.
Well, why don't you? I'm still getting you guys.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Let's try it. We just need to let it catch up a little bit, I think. All right. So anyway, Greece is what I think I was talking about.
Yeah.
Greece is going to bring down the civilized nations. China's actually parroting our 1929 crash right now. I mean, when they hold those charts up, it literally looks like that. And the ironic part is they're stealing all our current data when they should have broken the Library of Congress and read Roosevelt's papers. They could prevent this if they just listened to Roosevelt. But Greece is going to bring down all the country's economies. And they're like, what are they? All they've ever given us is anal sex and olive oil. And I don't talk, not Popeye's friend, a different one. But the point is, I go, why don't we just treat him like that cousin that never pays you back money when you lend him? Just go, all right, you're kind of on your own. Just don't answer the phone. Greece isn't going to go anywhere.
I actually just watched a very informative video about the euro and the Greek crisis, which I knew nothing about. So now that I've watched this 2-minute animated video, I feel like an expert. And I can say, man, that euro was a bad idea.
No, but Germany is the cause of the whole fucking Greek crisis. They lent them money when they said, okay, don't change any of your pension plans. They have the worst pensions ever. If you put a nickel in, you get full payment back.
Well, now nobody gets anything back. So
No, but the thing is, that's why when they did the vote, it was so funny. Everybody was like, fuck you. I'm getting fucking full pension. I worked 3 days last year. Yeah, I'll do it.
So now there's like lines around the block trying to get their money out of the bank. So my best friend just got married. That's why I was in Philadelphia for his wedding. Him and his wife are going to Greece for their honeymoon. I think
it's a great time to go. They're right.
I think they're leaving this week, and I think they're going to have to like get a bunch of euros and just kind of like duct tape them to their body.
But the euros are low. The dollar's high. I mean, they're brilliant. They can do anything they want.
Oh.
I mean, if he wasn't married, he'd be even smarter. couple cans of fruit cocktail. He's getting laid.
So, have you guys been to Greece? Should I go? Should I not go?
You should go.
Go to Greece. Go before it's closed.
Before it goes up for sale. Watch. I'm trying to think. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mamma Mia? Are you going to ask me to watch Mamma Mia?
No, I was going to have you watch Zorba the Greek with Anthony Quinn.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's the last movie Greece made. Other than Greece, too.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's on Netflix.
I love Hero,
I'm going to stop talking because there's a huge lag, I believe.
but you can still hear us. It's coming through.
Oh, yeah, it's coming through.
All right.
Yeah. Greece, basically, like I said, it'd be a great time to go. I mean, you'd want to wait a little bit. But the other one's Cuba now. They're going to do cruise ships to Cuba, which I said now is the last time you'd want to go to Cuba because now they're cruise shipping you.
I know. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be ruined soon.
No, I was going to go, and that fucking Russian warship was in port 2 years ago, And they did no Americans are allowed in. I was going from Costa Rica. I stayed an extra week just to go. And I fucking couldn't go. So now they ruined it.
Oh man. Well, I'm excited to just stay in Alaska for a little while. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have plans to go anywhere. I am actually going to Bethel the second week of August, so maybe I can do it. We'll do a show while I'm in Bethel.
Yeah.
I can tell you guys all about my favorite Chinese food restaurant in Bethel. It's all they have there. Like, all they have is Chinese food restaurants and a Subway.
Oh, and I heard you got tons of cabs.
Tons of cabs. If you want to spend like $16 on a half gallon of orange juice, you can do that there.
Wow. No mixers is what you're trying to tell me.
No mixers. It's Bethel is definitely BYOB.
Why are you going to Bethel?
Wow.
I'm going for work. I think I'm going to try to make a video about the world's largest sewage lagoon. So that'll be exciting.
That's great. Is there fishing?
There's got to be, right?
Yeah.
It can probably catch some big ones.
Freshwater shrimp?
So that's an Alaskan adventure. So look forward to that in an upcoming episode.
Do you have a lot?
I like it.
Do you have a lot of downtime when you go and do these assignments, John?
It depends on how long I'm going to be there. Like if I were there, the last time I was in Bethel, I was there for 2 days, so it was pretty nonstop. But this time, I think I'm going for like 4 days, and so I'll be pretty full days. But you know, there's also you can only do so much before everyone gets sick of you pointing a camera in their face.
I saw the history of Bethel, and they took a day and a half to film it, so I don't know what you're saying.
It's actually a day and a half, and it's ongoing. They actually just started it.
I would bring car parts somewhere like that. I would just bring car parts and trade them.
Like fan
should
belts,
bring
Toyota muffler.
Bring some alternators. And,
air filters, stuff that's easy to carry.
Yeah, you definitely want light things to carry that are like hard to get up there. Like, you know, if I really wanted to, you know, get rich, I'd just bring a bunch of booze.
And bullets. Booze and bullets.
Booze and bullets, which is my retirement plan. Yeah, but that's another thing that car parts are a good idea though, because there's like the last time I was there, I was talking to somebody and he was saying his truck was broken, and there's like 2 mechanics in all of Bethel, which is a town of like, I don't know, 7,000 or 8,000 people, and there's only like 2 car mechanics who just have like, if you want your car fixed, it's going to take like 3 months.
You know, one of the mechanics has pissed you off at some point. You go, that guy ripped me fucking off. I'm going to the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume that that anyone even trying to break into that market, it must be tough, because are there enough cars up there? It seems like there's more snowmobiles.
I think it's all cabs. Like, it's for the most part, it's like it has a lot of cabs. So, and I bet the cab companies are smart enough to have their own mechanics.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there's not, because it's such a small place. Like, and getting a car there is so expensive. I think it's like 90% of the people just take cabs whenever they need a ride somewhere.
Makes sense. It's all subsidized, right?
But you know what? I'm not going to let that deter me. Also, I'm not going to let my complete lack of mechanical knowledge deter me.
John, you could actually work a deal with a cab and do taxi cab confessions. You could just do 24 hours of Bethel cab talk.
I don't know if I want that.
Yeah.
I don't know if the world is ready for that, Becker.
That could get pretty dark.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be a good 30-second clip.
John, are you going to do continue with your one movie a week? Are you going to film in Bethel for that on your side project?
I did not catch any of that.
No. I'll be quiet again.
It sounded like you were beatboxing.
Yeah, dude, it was amazing though. You were really good.
That's my next segment.
Do the anthem. Do the national anthem.
You asked if I was going to work on my side project?
Yeah, you're one movie a week.
I might actually. I might try to do something, artistic out there. I don't know. I got to make something this week. I think we have a comedy show coming up called Tube Tide, which we did last year, and this year we're going to do it again, and it's all like filmmakers pairing up with local comedians. This year we're going to take a bit from each comedian and film it as a short film and play that. So it'll be like a comedy film festival thing. So I think I'm working on that this week.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it should be pretty cool. I know I think we're going to have two screenings, and one's going to be at Coots.
Oh, excellent.
I think, maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm not really in planning. I'm not in the planning committee.
Sure.
I'm talent, so.
Well, that's what happened to Judy Graw. Hey, what about Matt Collins? When is he going out to Chicago?
He's there right now. So if if this comes out before this weekend, and if any of our listeners in the Chicago area want a taste of Alaska, Matt Collins is performing Friday and Saturday night in Chicago for the Comedy Exposition.
Comedy Expo?
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'll put that in.
He was one of the international comedians they have.
Yeah, definitely.
International?
Basically.
Yeah.
It's probably the only one without a passport.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he need a passport to go to Chicago?
Oh, he's international without a passport. That's the beauty of living in Alaska. Is basically from another country without having to get a stamp.
Well, Hawaii's not another country. Alaska, you don't need
No, but everyone knows Hawaii's part of America because of Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
So Alaska's be defending a non-country.
I bet if you ask 3 people on the street in Europe, like they'd be like, Alaska belongs to Russia or Alaska belongs to Canada. Like at least one out of the 3 people would think that.
Well, yeah, probably because they're like a crackpot conspiracy theorists like out here. You can ask James Inman a lot of things that wouldn't fucking jive with anything that anyone in America thinks.
Well, I don't think we'll be running into James Inman in Alaska anytime soon.
Not on our dime.
Not on our dime.
Well, that's great. Matt Collins is a friend of the show. He's got his own podcast. I don't know if that's still going on.
Have we? I think they ended it because Quentin, the star, the moneymaker, moved to Arizona, where he quickly found himself homeless, and I think he moved again.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank God he doesn't have Skype, or they could still be doing it.
I know. I think Matt Collins has been on the show. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did.
I think you guys did one. Yeah, you did one in the bus.
And if not, we'll do when we do the next one. When he gets back, we'll talk to him about the festival.
Definitely.
There you go.
How about that?
Set it up.
We'll do it from the bus.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, guys, I think we should probably end it since I don't know how much longer this connection is going to last. And,
wrap it up on a high point.
I will take a look at Amazon.com, maybe get one of the new Nighthawk super califragilistic routers, wireless routers.
I know, so Greg, this is like kind of a recurring problem. So there's this, I don't know if you've heard of this. It's called Pop-Off's Miracle Water, and it can really help with your connection issues.
It helps with your finances, but it also helps with your internet connection.
It's interesting because I've heard about it, but I just don't know where to get it.
If you go to peterpopoff.com, peterpopoffministries.com, don't click on the one that says Scumbaggery. Click on the one that's just his name.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other thing is what they do now to save you on shipping is they send you an empty bottle and you refill it at home.
They bless the bottle. It's perfect.
That's great because all I'm looking for is a way to spend this money through these credit card companies that keep sending me credit cards. I need to start to get up to that full balance, and I really don't have time to go out to the mailbox more than once or twice a week. I'd really like to get this water to where I could always have it every day and not have to go out to the mailbox. So this sounds like a solution for me.
It's got one of those sport top bottles, so it's quick.
I just got a package. It's leaking. Ooh, that's mine.
Excellent. Well, I think that wraps it up, man. I'm going to be so busy counting all this money after spending all this money.
Don't forget us, Greg. Don't forget us when you are rich and in heaven.
Well, how can I do that? How can I mean, the first thing I'm supposed to do after I make money is not only give it to Peter Popoff, but then enlighten my friends to actually spend some of their money. So you'll be hearing from me.
You're going to be swimming in water money, John or Greg.
This has been great. Another awesome episode, the one for the ages. I'm John Norris, finally back in Anchorage, Alaska.
I'm Matt Becker in a bus in Anchorage, Alaska.
And I'm Ggreg Chaille in Bisbee, Arizona.
If you didn't catch that, that was Ggreg Chaille in Bisbee, Arizona.
Bisbee, Arizona.
You've been listening to the Near the Wild podcast with Matt Becker and John Norris, recorded in Anchorage, Alaska on Matt Becker's backyard bus. Engineered by me, Ggreg Chaille.